I bow in shame to note that we are here today for such an elitist triviality, powered by petty, divisive, and vindictive politics, as the country hurts from the lethal combination of a near-collapsed economy. I am ashamed that we are here discussing party politics at a time when our motherland desperately needs the solidarity of every single Kenyan, even the weakest. At a time when our country needs reconciliation and not hate and pettiness. What bothers me is that the constitution of our country is once more being indecently assaulted in full glare. A handful of raw fellow citizens who have made it their orgy of pleasure to humiliate freedom and truth with reckless abandon, with little patience for procedural dictates of our constitution, which would have given our country some semblance of honor, even fake, cosmetic, or hypocritical honor. The right to be heard and to be tried fairly in a judicial, quasi-judicial, or even administrative process of whatever nature, where a decision is being made, would help to clothe even a horribly evil process such as this one with some form of legitimacy. Give a man a chance to defend himself, even if the defense is regarded inconsequential and an outcome has been predetermined. Thank you. My faith in God, instilled in me early in life, has helped me to navigate even the deadliest of the storms of life with minimum injury, or even none. Also, my more than 1 decade in academia helped me build moral resilience adequate to withstand the temptation of living an unprincipled life and to resist the urge to pursue vanity. It taught me never to sell my beliefs for expediency. His Excellency President should know that I have always and will forever respect him. I hold him in the highest esteem and veneration as the leader of our country and the symbol of the unity of our nation. I have faith in him as the leader of our party and will support him loyally to the end of his administration as a matter of duty and also a matter of choice. I believe beyond peradventure that the President of our country is not linked in any way whatsoever to this or with this injustice. I have tried my best not only to be fair, but also to appear to be fair. If I have made any errors, to err is human. And the reason I've been this way is because of the need to ensure that we do not compromise the dignity and independence of Parliament as an arm of government. I have carefully calibrated my political utterances to give full respect and dignity to the constitutional office that I've been holding as an impartial umpire at least until the end of this sitting. In recent times, I have somewhat restrained myself as I observe the worrying political developments that threaten to polarize our country to unprecedented levels. They thought I had no views to air publicly, or that fear had trumped or triumphed over me. They wrongly diagonized that I could be manipulated, cajoled, or even threatened to join them in what, in my view, is a treasonable project of destroying our beloved country. I respect their choice to be petty, but they also to know that humility is not cowardice. Neither is silence a sign of ignorance. I have lived long enough to witness even darker moments when faith in our democracy and values have been severely tested. Nevertheless, I remain optimistic of better days ahead for our nation. However dark it gets, the sun of freedom and justice shall soon shine again over Kenya. In my struggles with the powers of darkness, especially during the past 1 week, I rejoice in my tribulations. I am reminded of the wisdom of Martin Luther King Jr., never to succumb to the temptation of bitterness. And therefore, as a sign of strength, I forgive them without conditions. However, let them know, wherever they are, that victory over darkness comes to the victims, let them know, wherever they are, that victory over darkness comes to the victors in installments. But punishment for perpetuating the works of darkness is meted out on the conspirators in one lump sum. Those who scheme and connive to carry out wickedness should know that a lie cannot last long. As Mahatma Gandhi stated, I shall not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet, and nobody can hurt me without my permission. It took darkness for me to see the galaxy of stars strewn all over our nation who detest and abhor injustice. This has given me great hope that our nation shall rise again. Indeed, there is hope for Kenya. Those who think that I have made a mistake must understand that freedom includes the freedom to make mistakes. Today, we must decide whether we will live in fear or we will live in freedom. I thank you. God bless Kenya.